Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the live stream. We are chilling. How does everything sound, by the way, on your guys' end? I am trying my hardest to mess around with this EQ settings. Kellogg, when you watch that video, I have made changes since you watched my most recent video. I don't know what it sounds like now compared to then. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's worse. You guys got to let me know what your thoughts are, and we can adjust it, too, on the fly. I looked at some of your suggestions and stuff, and I'm not... Dude, I have no clue what I'm doing when it comes to EQ. Like, I'm terrible, dude. I'm terrible at EQ. Like, I have no clue. Like, this is the stuff, like, I can adjust all of this, and I have no clue, like, what the first thing about... You know what I mean? Like, to do on any of this stuff. Like, I barely have anything with my lows and mids, high and sisses or whatever. And then I've got broadcast. I brought that down a little bit because I didn't want to sound too broadcasty. And then I've got some sub bass over here. So I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. But I've got my mic set up. This is kind of what I'm sitting here. From what I've read and heard online is as you're talking, you want your mic basically to stay in between the green and not peak the yellow, which I think I've got that set up pretty good. You know, and then you've got like noise suppression, which again is just supposed to be, you know, this is the bottom line if I don't say anything. And it's on adaptive, so it like obviously, you know, makes a jump, you know, or makes a comparison to here. We've got the expander, which I've got this set up to where this basically is supposed to, you know, cut off the sound gradually if anything goes, you know, below this threshold. So as I'm talking, it's constantly above the threshold, which means my mic will always be open. So, you know, obviously I don't have a problem here. I don't think I'm clipping or cutting out anything. And then if I'm quiet, it doesn't like hard cut it. It like a slow fade compared to like a noise gate that I had set up previously on my old mic. You see this gradual kind of no sound right above. So like that's what that is. I've got a compressor set up, which this is supposed to take the highs from my understanding. Like this is supposed to take the highs if I like, you know, go to peak the mic and then crunch it back down, I guess, to keep it like within a threshold, like to keep it within a, it compresses it basically. And that's what I've currently have set up. I've just got it set up on simple compression amount, 33%. And if I look on the right-hand side, it's keeping me right where I need to be. I'm not, like, absolutely peaking over top of here, you know, all the time if I'm, like, yelling and screaming. So that's good. The de-esser, I've got this turned, like, up to 100% because my seems to be very aggressive. So, like, I turn that up. I've got bass enhance here, which I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's what I should be doing. And I do have an exciter on too. And, again, I don't know. I'm just following all these things. I'm, like, literally following all this stuff that I hear and listen to, and I don't know. I don't know what's good or not good. But that's the best that I've come up with so far. If you guys think of anything else that I should adjust or maybe play with or pull down or increase, let me know. But what's going on, Alex D? You're going to jump in as well? Nice, dude. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to play. Man. I'm about to break level 30. I have not had a whole lot of time to play this weekend. Unfortunately, we've had family stuff and gone doing things all weekend, so...
Come and don the mantle of history's champions.
I am finally getting back into it.
Ah, very good.
Is this the barb? Dude, this armor looks ridiculously cool. Yeah, it's the barbarian. The sorcerer is still this one, so I don't think anything's changed. Continuing campaign so I can get them out. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, I mean, it depends on how you want to play, but yeah, I mean, you could absolutely just skip the campaign or skip all this stuff. You could run to that other zone. Do you know what I mean? And get your mount. Like, you could do the mount quest because it'll scale to your level anyways. You could do that, get your mount quest, and you can come back and finish out questing. But I haven't done anything else compared to this stuff. Like, my next quest is still this one. The Wayward one, the one where you have to meet Narelle in the mystical woods. So like I absolutely need to still continue to do that. And then like dungeons and stuff too, like I'm always down for that. But yeah, I definitely need to continue pushing the story mode. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and jump over here to Yulnesta. Well, actually, wait a second. I got gear in my inventory. I need to double check. All right, we've got better armor, but we're going to be dropping barrier generation, which is nice. 5 to all stats, but we're going to be dropping shock skill damage and fire skill damage. I mean, it's not bad. What do we got here? We're swapping out a couple of things. We've got the cold resistance, shatter resistance, and then damage over time. Damage to slowed enemies. Lightning resistance, maximum health, vulnerable damage. I mean, this is probably... I don't know. I feel like this is like all around better. We've got two like the exact same thing. Fire resistance, shadow resistance, critical hit damage, vulnerable damage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I'm trading poison and shadow. I think poison's probably the better way to go, honestly. But I'm also gaining some stuff. Let's just equip them. Why not? What do they look like equipping in the other direction? Damage over time. And then this bad boy. Cooldown reduction, 1 rank of all defensive skills. Fire damage over time. I'm not using fire damage. We've got movement speed. I mean, that's cool. I'll take that one. I'll equip it on there. Why not? All right, and then let's go ahead and head over here and break down some goody goods. Yeah, if anybody wants to jump in here, by the way, you guys feel free to jump in. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the second channel if you haven't done so. I think we're only rocking, like, what, 3 people watching me currently right now? So, it's not that big of a deal, but...
What's left?
All right, what is this affix, by the way? 1.2 out of 3 seconds for a Sorcerer. Ice Armor makes you unstoppable, which I do like this affix, but it's a crap roll. So, we're going to break it down. We'll take the resources. Do I need to repair any of my gear? Nope, we're good there. Ducky, what's going on? Says if you are doing dungeons, I can join you. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be doing storyline. You can also still join me for the storyline if you want, because all the enemies will scale to your level. You know what I mean? So, like, you joining me is still worth it. You still can run the story. Nah, no. It doesn't matter to me whatsoever. You more than welcome to join in. I do have to spend some money at this gambler, though. I think it's stupid that they have a cap.
Wanderer?
Like, you have a cap on how many opals you can carry, which I think is quite dumb, in my opinion. But for whatever reason, you can't. Like, there's not a or you can't just carry an unlimited supply.
A bit of magic in that one. It seems your prayers.
There we go. We got a
have
first
been
legendary. Let's take that one. It's going to obviously be better what I have. Ooh, dude, basic skill gain. 26% attack speed out of 30. That's a pretty dang good roll. And we got 11% basic skill damage roll on that as well. Ooh. All right, well, that's a GG. We'll take that. What's going on, Ducky? But yeah, Kellogg, if you want to jump in here, man, and join, dude, I have no problem with you joining me in the story mode. Lake said he's going to be on here in a little bit, but he won't be on for a while because he's got dinner and stuff. Him and his wife are making dinner, and for whatever reason, they've been eating dinner like super duper late. I like the gambling thing. Yeah, the gambling thing is pretty cool. I just kind of think it's stupid that there's like a amount of opals, like a maximum amount of opals that you can carry, which means you have to gamble it. You can't just hoard it up forever. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Dude, what is this guy's headpiece? Dude, he's a sorcerer, dude. I love that transmog. What? Dude, look at the transmog. That is crazy. I don't really care for the no shirt look, but like the helmet, though. I love that helmet. I wish it told you what it was transmog 2. It doesn't tell you. You would absolutely think that it was transmog, or like you would want to see that it was transmog. Weapon basic skill damage. Yeah, bro, we're gonna pop that bad boy right on there. Can it be different colors or no? Can what be different colors? The transmog helmet? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can customize everything. Is that from the shop? I don't think that's from the shop, or at least it's not in my shop. My shop doesn't have that one. So this is the one. This is the first one. No, not this one. This is wicked cool, but that is for Necromancer. I've got this one. Just got this stupid headpiece that I don't like. I mean, I don't mind the body stuff. I mean, I like this one. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at this. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I like seeing the under boob right here. I enjoy that, but I don't like the headpiece. I think the headpiece looks really stupid. And then we have for Sorcerer as well, we've got, where is it at? Right here.
I see.
So this headpiece, and then I also have this one, which again, I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these headpieces. So those two are the only other ones that I have. I've got this back piece that you can pick up as well, like this like floaty rock thing on your back, which I mean, I think is it looks cool. But yeah, it's definitely not that headpiece. So I'm assuming he must have got a legendary roll or a unique roll or something. Dude, I love this, man. If I had a barbarian, dude, look at this. This is brutal, dude. I love the blood-stained everything. Yeah, I think it looks really good. And I really like this one, too, for Druid. This, like, sea serpent one. I will say, I do think it would have been really cool if they would have had the tentacles moving. You know what I mean? Like, if the tentacles would have actually moved, I think it would have been cool instead of them putting, like, this, like, you know, moving skin on it. Which, I mean, I don't mind the moving skin, but I just think that it'd be wicked cool if you could see the skin actually moving. Yeah, Necromancer's got some really good stuff, dude. Like, look at this. This is one for the Necromancer, which, again, looks really wicked and cool, all by itself. Then you've got this one, which already looks really, really cool for Necro. And then you also have this one up here. Look at this.
Sound selection.
Look at this. This is crazy good looking. I mean, all of those look really, really good. I don't like the Sorcerer one so far. This one, this Druid back piece is also really cool. The beating heart. Very wicked. And another Druid one too. Yeah, dude, this one even looks really cool. Look at the thorns and the blood. Yeah, dude, that also looks really good. I'm jealous, man. They shafted the Sorcerer this time around. This looks pretty cool as well, like being for Barbarian. Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, dude, they shafted the Sorcerer this time around, unfortunately. Rogue, this one's pretty cool too.
You, yes.
But anyways, yeah, like I said, I don't know. And this thing doesn't go away, by the way. This thing doesn't go away. This little like notification, I don't know why, but it doesn't go away. It literally stays up here on the screen.
Continue.
And I don't know how to get it to go away. But oh well. Yeah, I think it looks good. Like I said, I'm here for it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go to Yulanesna. Yulanesna. Dude, I just spilled this all over me. Can't even drink a drink. Sparkling ice. Carbonated watermelon lemonade water. All right, so we need to hit up. I guess we got a side quest here, so we'll go pick that up really quick or go talk to whoever we need to talk to.
Excellent work, friend.
By the way, can you guys hear the game sound? How does everything sound on your end? I know you said the mic sound good, I guess, but how does everything else sound? Wait, why did I go down here? I don't know why, but for some reason, oh, this is a this is a campaign quest. Okay. I'm dumb. I apparently didn't realize that. You said it sounds good? Okay, perfect. Perfecto mundo. Search for Norel. All right. All right, here's Pillar over here. We gotta search for Norelli. Norelli. Yeah, if anybody wants to jump in here too, they can jump in. Doesn't matter to me.
I'm not ready yet.
The amount of AoE damage that this build does is just bonkers, bro. I mean, it does help that I also have, you know, all the other things that were affecting it, like the pillar, the altar, and stuff. But Mike's sound great too. So do you think that I fixed it? Does it sound better than what it did in that video when I recorded it? So I recorded that video last night and then edited it today and dropped it and posted it tonight. But the I've changed the EQ since then, so I don't know. Does it sound better than what it did then? Behold the truths that lie within. Okay.
There's something strange.
This is where we gotta go. Search for Nelly. Where you at, Nels? You're not up here. Oh, I can't jump through that, really? Bro, sit back down. Just wanted to die today, apparently. Maybe lower the noise gate thing a little bit. It feels like it's cutting early sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can lower it just a little bit. You're talking about this right here, the threshold. Lower this just a little bit. Is that what you were talking about?
I need time to prepare.
So then that way the mic opens up and catches, you know, things that are a little bit quieter. I'm fine with that. I mean, normally I don't have anything going on in the background for the most part. So my background stays pretty consistent. But sometimes I do talk a little bit quieter, and it probably could be coming out just a little bit.
You're stuck in an illusion created by the Horadrim.
Let's go, buddy. I already know the storyline, you wolf.
No harm will come to you here.
No harm would come to you here. Hear ye, hear ye. Give me all the good stuff.
Who are you?
An admirer of sorts. I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled into that cave. Would have frozen to death if not for me.
Why are you helping me?
Oh, it's very simple. You want to stop Lilith, and I want you to succeed. But you'll never do that by following the Horadrim.
Yeah, for the most part, I am until my son comes in here or something. For the most part, it sounds good.
Always ends in fire and death.
This path always ends in fire and death.
Seen enough. Open the door.
Why are you telling me all this?
I turned on the advanced. I turned on the advanced stats stuff too. Too much to read now. LOL.
Don't.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the advanced tooltips. Yeah, dude, it's better to have that stuff on, man, because then you can like see and compare everything. Now, I mean, I turned that in like my tips and tricks video. By the way, what did you think of the video? Was it a good video? Like everything is worth mentioning in the video. You know, nothing sounded too too like, oh, that's kind of stupid, or like you could have lived without this
Back in
and
the
saved
remote
yourself
transmission.
five minutes, or what? I tried doing the best that I could with like the information that I thought would have been crucial for like a new player diving into Diablo.
I think I've lost my way. The same thing happened to my mother and me earlier on. The trail to the vault ends here, so it should be...
So it should be somewhere in these woods. Yeah, I know, you're a crazy lady, bro. You want to try to find out all this stuff. I think it's great information. Nice. Thank you.
Someone toying with us. This place is a maze. What's that supposed to be?
Dunzo. What's going on, Amy D? Hail Satan. Right, exactly. I agree. What's going on, Amy? How was your weekend going so far? I got my new mic set up. You can see it. It's the white mic. I got my mic all set up. Everything good to go?
See, the path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. We must be close.
Done, sucker. I'm gonna leave you behind, Nelly.
Horodric Vault.
Norel. Norelli.
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope.
Not what I expected.
All we need is one book, one spell, to help us cross the Black Lake and stop Lilith.
One book, one spell. All right. Another thing I googled is the gambling thing. I kept getting Murmuring Cache is full
Field
message.
What of the passage over there?
Murmuring Cache is full. What is the Murmuring Cache is full message? Is it like something bad? I thought it was the fact that you were just capped out on opals. Was I wrong? I thought it was just that you were capped out on opals and like. Oh, I forgot. We got to search everything in here. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's your obols. So your currency. So in your inventory, this stuff down here in the bottom right, the little purple circles, that's your obols. You have a cap on those. So like once you get the maximum amount, you can no longer pick them up. And so when you do like events and stuff and it drops the obols, like you're not gonna be able to pick up those purple obol things on the ground because you're maxed out. And you'll get that error message when you're maxed out. Oh, you said, well, now I know after I Googled it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
Code.
Kellogg, you know what you should do if you don't mind, when you get a chance, dude, you should send me like 4 or 5, whatever you think. If you think of any information that you think is worthy, like that you think was something that you had to Google or that you had to look up or whatever, like that you think that I should do like a video on, so I can make another like tips video for players. Amy says, Code, have you been playing D4 off stream before this? Yes, I played D4 off stream. I don't even know. Wasn't last night. It would have been the night before, I think. I played a little bit off stream with Lake.
Hey, wait for me.
And I also had to play a little bit earlier today on when my son was taking a nap because I need to record a video, and then in order for me to record the video, I had to like go collect some gear. So I just did like one dungeon or whatever, and then as I was recording it.
Why would someone use it here?
One way to find out.
Of course, we can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith.
That is
I'll open the
true.
door, and if we split up, we'll work faster that way.
If we split
Only
up,
if
then you
stay
gonna
on
die.
this side of the door.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
Don't you know? A book, a scroll, or anything that will help us cross the Black Lake.
You guys want to see my chick, dude? Check this out.
Shut.
Maybe right here. Look at this chick. Doesn't that look awesome? It's pretty slick looking. I just got this new this little like blue floating heart, so I should change my colors and stuff to match it, but dude, that explodes ridiculous. At level, I don't know if it was 20 or when it was, but I got my first enchantment. I had to do the enchantment quest. Amy says, I was sure you must have. I couldn't imagine you not playing this for 2 days. No, yeah, I definitely played. It wasn't as much as I would like to, unfortunately, but because right now I would have been way higher level than this time. I would have had more time to play, but you know, father dude.
Out of mana once again. I need time to prepare.
Easy peasy. All right, we'll take that. Maybe back here.
I'm not ready yet.
Need more guys. Okay, so that is the whatever the boss room is, I'm assuming. Here we go. More guys. Look at this. They just disappear. Oh my gosh, dude, it's so good. Just the amount of damage that this thing can do is crazy. The Herald of Lilith. Doesn't she normally have like a blood funnel somewhere? I'm pretty sure.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, right there. Yep, that happens. Now you're more vulnerable, so you're gonna take more damage.
I need time to prepare that.
Yeah, there it is. That will explode if you don't get it fast enough. Alright, I'm done playing with this.
I need
Looking for her
time
warp.
to prepare that. I need time to prepare that.
Alright, there's the orb.
I need time to prepare that.
Missed. Suck.
I'm not ready yet.
I need time to prepare.
I'm out of mana.
I missed all this stuff. There it is.
I need time to
Couldn't even do her last skill. Easy peasy. The way you can savor the hellness and not finish the game in 1 week, did you say, or did you just say blood funnel? Yeah, dude, it's pretty
Why was
disgusting.
the demon guarding that book? I should take this back to Neyrelle.
But we got him. It's too easy. It was too easy. And I'm pretty sure that's it for this entire thing. I just got lucky and picked the right direction, I guess. What is this? I think if I click this, where does this take me? This teleporter? Bro, it takes me right to her. Okay. All right. You said that's very disgusting.
You had more luck than me. Interesting.
The ledger was written by
the
Horadrim.
This is chronicling spells and theories created by Rathma, the first necromancer.
Rathma.
That's not what we are looking for.
No. But it can still work. There must be a spell in this book we can use to bring my mother back. She knows the ritual to cross the Black Lake.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
No, it's not a good idea.
It's all
I
we
would
have.
agree with that.
My mother will help us through. Meet me down there.
You are dumb, lady. Your mom literally just sacrificed herself for Lilith. And you think it's a good idea to bring her back to life? Yeah. No bueno, man. No bueno. That is not what we should do. But we're just gonna act like it is. I just wasted my teleport. Sure. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab a snack really fast. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Candy, 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 candy. Amy says, I don't play this game, and I even know this is a bad idea. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely a bad idea. All right, so yep. Well, I knew you would ask. That's why I said it. I knew you would ask. All right, let's pick up the... Got a little healer here, nice.
Our purpose remains clear, but ours.
Little
We
side quest.
display these
We'll take those. Fender is right here.
You need armor? I've got it. Good price. Live well, my friend.
Live well, my friend.
You are a worthy exchange.
All right, no repair.
You want an audience with her?
All right, sweet. Easy mode. We need to go. All right. Oh yeah, because I knew you were going to. I knew you were going to ask. For sure. These are good, by the way. First time I've ever had them. I don't know what Alec is doing. But if he wants to join, you can join up, my man. Goats have to die.
I need time to prepare her.
so strong in this game. So
I'm not
strong.
ready yet.
All right, let's do it. Push up my campaign. I won't join you for now. No worries. I need to wash the dishes, BRB. Yeah, no worries, guys. Sounds good, man. You guys do your own thing. Up or down? Nice little chest.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, he's bad guy. I mean, I didn't even have to do anything.
Time to prepare that.
Where do those spiders come from?
I need time to prepare that. Out of mana.
What the heck is going on here?
I need time to prepare that. I lack the needed mana. I need time.
My guess is, so this must be the cursed shrine, right? Ooh, that fear is rough. Shrine, that's what it was. That's why I was confused. I was like, why is there so many enemies? I don't know where Lake is in the story mode, to be honest with you. I have no clue. I have no clue. He plays a lot more than I do just because of, you know, less or I don't want to say less responsibilities, but like he's at home with his baby on baby leave, so.
I need time to prepare that.
So watch this. I'm gonna show you guys something crazy. Look at this. Look at this teleport. I can see all the way over here, right? Watch this. Oh, it doesn't work. What? I wonder if it's because this is obstructing it. So meaning, like, can I teleport here? Okay, so that works. So you must not be able to go through specific items. I was gonna say, no way that shouldn't work.
I'm out of mana. I'm not ready yet.
I need time to prepare that.
What's going on, Honey Jedi? Thank you very much for tuning into the live stream over on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. I'm straight like Zeus, dude. I just clap my hands together. No, I don't think it can. I mean, like, I guess it, I mean, theoretically, yes. Theoretically, yes. I mean, because my teleport itself is only rank 2 out of 5. So yes, in theory, it can get stronger. And I can also do the modification on it, which I don't have yet. Like mystical. So for 4 seconds after teleporting, the crackling energy hits 2 additional enemies. Or after teleporting, you gain 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds. And then it also increases the cooldown, or decreases the cooldown and increases the damage, as you can see here, every time I level it up. So yeah, I mean, absolutely, I could. Massive destruction. $30, baby.
I need time to prepare that.
I got one more construct. But that was a lot of loot. All right, so this is obviously better. And we leveled up to 30. So, after teleporting, crackling energy hits 2 additional enemies. Or after teleporting, you gain a 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds. I think the damage reduction is probably the better option there.
I'm not ready yet.
Deado. Ooh. Another yellow. I'll take that. Is that a dead end down here?
Yet.
Nope. Oh yeah. No, it's not hard at all. Like, I really like this class.
I'm not mean,
I've always been like a spellcaster in general, but I'm talking about like this art class. I really enjoy it.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
That hurt. What's going on, Lucky Charm? Thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. Glad to have you.
I need time to prepare that.
All right, this is a dead end down here. Really? All right, we can go this way, I guess. Nothing down here. Just some baddies.
I need
By baddies, I
time
mean
to
some
prepare.
weaklings. We can kill no problem. Alright, so we guessed wrong. My guess, this is a dead end. Oh, wait a second. We had another option. We could go down here. Oh, well. Maybe they'll meet.
Out of mana.
Before I even get to it. Explode damage.
I'm not ready yet.
What does it mean when you're surrounded by translucent white mist? What do you mean? By this? This thing? This is an ice shield. So it's this ability down here. Ice armor, sorry. It's a barrier. Barrier of ice forms around you for 6 seconds, absorbing 33% of your base life and damage. While ice armor is active, 5% of your damage dealt is added to its barrier. While ice active, and I got a modifier, is active, your mana regeneration is increased by 25%. So it's just a really good like survivability skill that also allows me to generate mana, you know, which obviously is needed for, and they did meet, by the way, my skills. No, I was earlier when you were running around. Not sure. Not sure, I guess. See, that time it allowed me to teleport through the enemies. White mist. I don't know what you're referring to. Maybe it was something that like an enemy put on the ground that I was trying to run away from and avoid. If that's the case, then it's like a freezing spell, which then does freeze. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. We had to go to the boss right here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of mana.
A lot of poison.
I need time to
I have like completely annihilated his health.
I'm not ready yet.
Broke him. So, drop all your gear, baby. Ooh, yellows, I'll take it. Better than nothing. You were by yourself, not fighting. I'll try to call it when I see it again. Okay. Yeah, you have to let me know what you're referring to. All right. That was easy. What was the thing throbbing up there?
I need time to prepare.
Done and done.
I'm not ready yet.
Out of mana once again.
Ooh, dude, this thing hurts.
I need time to prepare that.
Ooh, the flame.
I need time to prepare that.
Ooh. Kill an extremely rare monster in the open world. Ooh, that was pretty cool. Rare monster in the open world, huh? What did they drop for me? This staff. Staff of Elemental Command is what they dropped. Lightning damage, fire damage, and cold damage. Ooh. But I'm giving up a lot for that bad boy. Like a lot, a lot. Yeah, I don't think it was worth it. A little lonely skeleton out here about to get killed for no reason, boss.
I'm not ready yet.
Easy kill. Easy mode. What is this? Why is there
I'm not ready yet.
That's weird, isn't it? Just a random health pool? It's kind of odd. Dude, that's insane that I can just jump skip that. What's going on, Ducky?
State your business.
Reverend Mother Prava expects me.
Open the gates.
That's literally all I needed to say. Anybody could have said that. Oh, of course I love the game, Ducky. Of course I do.
You were good soldiers. Worked hard. Fought hard. Drank hard too. Brothers. Sisters. I hope you find peace in these flames.
Vigo, what are you doing here?
So you lived. I came clean to Prava. About taking that woman's bribe. It's looking bad. My ass is on the line. Might not have a job when she's done with me. Hey, You're here for her, right? Let's go together. Maybe she'll go easy on me if you're there.
All right.
Submit to the light's judgment, Vigo.
Vigo is his name. Interesting. I mean, I like the name though. Vigo. Not bad.
Not many could bear your sins.
Not many can bear your sins. Oh. Well, not many can judge,
She's
unlike you,
expecting
sucker.
us.
Vigo, good luck.
Have the new
Good
watch
luck,
commander
Vigo.
replace the forces we lost at the mine. So, you've returned.
Yep.
Vigo here tells me you were braver than he.
100%.
First, you will be made worthy of a blessing. A holy war cannot be won with faithless troops. Make no mistake, this war is holy. Lilith has brought the eternal conflict to Sanctuary, and Inarius will deliver us as writ in prophecy. Until then, we have our parts to play. Make a pilgrimage to the Alabaster Monastery. Cleanse your spirit. Then we may discuss a blessing.
Got it.
May as well make myself useful. Come by the ruins, south of here.
So, I did all of this in the... This is all still Act 1. So, this is all stuff that I've already done. Nothing new here, unfortunately,
Not
yet.
while I'm in town.
Oh, I can't teleport yet, either. Poop. Let's go. By the way, Amy and Ducky, whoever else is here, what do you guys think on the mic quality and the mic sound? This is my brand new mic. I'm still working out the kinks with the EQ and everything. I dropped a D4 video earlier today on the channel, about 3 hours ago, and I just was curious on like that. Since then, I have also done additional EQ. I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to get it like perfect, the way that I like it, the best, how I like it sounding, all that kind of jazz. It's a challenge. The challenge to master it all, especially if you know nothing about EQ. Like, I have to learn, like, what each team means, what it is, all that kind of stuff. Amy says, gotta go do a cleanse after eating all that candy. Yeah, right?
Hail. There's a shrine west of here. Bears a relic. I'm told it takes on your sin. Weighs you down, body and soul. Beats the hell out of you. It'll cleanse you. Prepare you to stand before the Father. I hope you don't have many regrets, friend. This kind of thing is a lot deadlier for some than others. Watch out, all right? I'll find you at the end.
All right, let's do it. There's some bad guys here too.
I need time to prepare that.
Easy mode. Stack it all up. All right, there's one.
I'm not ready yet.
It sounds more balanced. So this one sounds more balanced, is what you're saying? Yeah, like I said, man, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm still learning a lot about the whole EQ system, what works and what doesn't, and how my voice sounds, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, Lakey Poo's on. surprise him.
I need time to prepare.
That's frozen in fear. There we go. Watch the health just melt. And he did. Event complete. Ooh, and we get a legendary. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, dude. A nice fancy one too. Licky poo. What up, baby? I gotta get your chat going to the stream here really quick. It's not allowed. All right, I think if I do this, that works. I'll go here. Now say something.
Hello.
Say something again.
Hello.
Jeez Louise, you're screaming in my ear, bro.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Good, I got you.
Oh, you got me.
Oh yeah, I got you, homie. Dude, I just killed this event here and then popped off a legendary amulet.
Hell yeah, brother.
It was pretty cool. Amy said, yeah, it sounds less as sharp on the ears. Not sure how to describe it right, but then again, you know more about game noises and backgrounds than I do. All right, so the amulet I just picked up is, I mean, obviously better than what I'm currently wearing. But I was trying to see my rolls. Ooh. Bad guy. By the way, can you explain to me what thorns are?
That.
So that's like a build. That's been a build since, I don't know about D1, but D2. And a thorns build is basically, thorns is if enemies touch hit you, they receive so much percentage amount of damage back.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And you can
Yeah.
multiply that thorns to where basically, like, I've seen people theory craft where they've created a super potent thorns build, and they don't even have to attack regular enemies. They're just walking, the enemies attack them, and it kills themselves. Yeah.
So it's not like an element, like fire, ice, or anything. It's thorns, as in like just something completely.
I need
like something by itself.
Yeah. Thorns is viable if you play up close and personal.
Yep.
Tanking a lot of damage.
Which
I'm not ready yet.
with the type of main or so it probably isn't bad to have that little extra thorn damage on there.
Yep.
I'm a ghoul, bro.
I need time to prepare that.
I literally climbed down here for no reason.
I saw you teleport like a Chad down there, and then you just climbed up.
Yeah, and then I turned around and accidentally clicked the button to go back up. Alright.
Someone to help you run whatever you need to run.
We have to kill all the enemies in this.
I need
Play
time
all
to
enemies in
prepare
the College of Light.
Ooh, I can't teleport down. Alright, there we go. Defeat somebody in 50-something seconds. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't need 40-something seconds. There we go. That was easy, bro.
I cannot carry more.
I can't carry anymore. I'm not gonna leave that yellow staff on the ground.
Are you pooping?
My bags are full.
Making a lot of noises, girl.
Alright, so now that is done. We need to go back here.
Yeah, I'll help you with whatever you need.
Sweet. I need $1 million. Can you help me with that?
Bro, I would if I could.
Dude, I've been looking up
On one condition, though.
Okay.
You would have to leave Sioux City with me.
You know, I would. But, because then I know that's hard for Allie, though. Oh, it would be hard for Allie. But the nice part about this, we'd have $1 million, bro. So I mean, we'd be able between the between the $1 million plus me working a job and stuff still, like I'd be able to have enough money that I'd be able to just pay for her a plane ticket every couple of weekends when she wants to fly back.
Yep.
So I would do it 100%.
I'm not ready yet.
Wait, oh geez, we gotta go all the way over. Okay, let's just follow the quest line. Just
my burden is too great.
Hark, creature of darkness, for you
this is the thing where I can't see, by the way. Just letting you know.
Yep.
Lift your sins, breathe the cold air. The path to redemption lies before you. If you have the faith.
Does it also not allow you to see too, or can you see?
I can see. I'm not being tested by the relic.
Right. I'm being blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Precious mana.
Deleted, bro. Alright, now I gotta touch this thing.
Feel the sting of your wounds. Let
but I don't feel it though, that's the problem. Like this ritual is failing because I don't feel the sting in my wounds.
For the agony of the flesh is the first cleansing of the soul. Make your faith stronger than any hurt.
Amy says, where would you go for $1 million?
Anywhere. Well, see, Caitlin and I don't. We don't want to live.
Oh, I thought this is what your
Honestly, if Caitlin and I, if it was possible just to like have like a bunch of helicopters to pick our house and take it wherever we want, we'd be perfectly happy with just this house.
Right. It's a good thing though. That means you picked a good house the first, like your first time.
Yeah, we really like it, but of course,
the mountains tower.
Yeah, isn't it? I think you told me before. Wasn't it Florida? Like you want to go to
or
Florida?
East Coast. I mean, we got married in Florida, but
accept your place.
We do like going to Florida, but
for he has shown us the way.
We want to end up by the Gulf or the coast somewhere.
Yep, no, I get you.
Wherever the money takes us, in combination where we find the best kind of living for our dollars.
Not a problem in your situation, but the only problem with living more on the coast is everything's more expensive. So like it's buying a house on the coast.
Yes. It depends on location. Anything right on the water is going to be high no matter what.
Right. Then I guess it's also there because a lot of that stuff is also offset by how much you make. You know what I mean? Like a person here in the Midwest might make less, you know what I mean, than a person who, you know, works at the cost of living.
Yep. Yeah, we've done a little homework into that. Like, for example, like, Florida, yes, it's more expensive to live there, but at the same time, they don't have income tax. So,
okay.
You kind of balance out a little bit, you know?
Right.
You break even.
Right, because you're making more because you're not paying income tax.
Yep. Bring home more to the table.
Makes sense. How's your barb doing, man?
To the light.
Oh, dude, all of them.
And remember.
Frickin'.
Did I lose you there, or did you get busy talking?
I got ambushed by bats and vampires, so I had to smash them.
Oh. Crucial object is missing. What crucial object?
Did you not grab it? You didn't grab it, you silly goose.
I need time to prepare that.
When you were doing lots of killing in the game, I can't hear when you were talking. Oh, really? I'll turn it down then. There we go. I dropped it down a little bit lower. Sorry, I did not mean to have the game volume up so loud. I didn't realize that it was that loud. Thank you for letting me know, Amy. All right, so
I think you need to re-grab
yeah, I gotta
it.
grab this one. Yep. Yeah, I forget when it does the talking thing. You know what I mean? Like I clicked on it, but I didn't realize that it didn't actually do the whole thing. Dude, that teleport is crazy good.
Oh yeah. It's the meta of movement abilities.
Yeah, it's bonkers.
It always has
Chest on
been, though.
E.
Why are you acting so squirmy, girl? Baby's put on a ton of weight.
Oh yeah, that's good though.
She's turned into a little summer sausage.
Summer sausage. Little pork sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think you went the right way and I went the wrong way.
Yep.
You're not even saying anything. You're just letting me do it. You're like, I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. I'm just gonna stand here and wait till he comes back.
Hey, hello.
Bro, I hate how my burden is too great, bro. Get out of here. All right, here we go. All right, Vigor.
Like playing cards doesn't make me a sinner, but that bribe. Good soldiers died on account of what I did. Is that the kind of man I am?
You are.
The kind I'll always be.
Yep. Because you can't change.
Damn it. I'm praying.
You're human.
It is working.
You will always be defined by greed and lust and envy.
You heard from Prava.
Yeah.
Soon. But enough about that. You're about to meet Father Inarius.
I tried to make my guy look like frickin' Hercules.
Comes back, you know.
Like He-Man.
You'd better.
You should have went Conan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Conan.
I feel like Conan would have been a lot easier.
I have the power.
I mean, he looks just like Conan.
I'll be my next barbarian I make.
All right, we got one.
That'll be my whole account. They'll be like, what the hell? This guy's got like 15 barbarians.
I mean, that would be something you would do, though.
Barb life. I'll make a clan exclusively for barbs. No one else. If you get caught playing another class while you're in the clan, you get kicked.
You get kicked, yep. It's a barb, not life, for us.
It's a barb, not life, for us.
Dude, I don't even know what I'm supposed to pump into. Nope, I don't want that.
Hello, baby.
Lake has a type. He does have a type. It's melee barbarian.
It's thick boys. Thick, hairy, smashing boys.
Yep. Yep.
I'm a big, hairy,
You've always played a melee class.
American winning machine. Oh yeah, I always have. There are rare cases that I have ever done anything else.
Yeah, you would venture into something else, but for the most part, you're always a melee frontline tank bruiser.
I think it started with D2.
My allies must
I played Barb. And then I think WoW for a while got me hooked on that.
All right, what do we got here?
Oh,
yeah, an orc. Yeah, an orc warrior, or a human warrior.
Either one.
And if we win alliance or horde. All right, so this is a Naris.
This is how you
yes, sir.
to approach me.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me what you need.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
If I've learned anything during my time here, it is that what we're looking for and what we need are rarely the same thing. I once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Everything I've done has pulled me further from home, from the place I need to be. This world we made was born from the impossible, and yet, like its creators, it rots from the inside.
I don't... Lilith has entered the ancient city. With your blessing, I can pursue her.
Your kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
I can stop her.
This audience is concluded.
Interesting. So then how do we know if Anaris gave us his blessing or not?
He didn't.
He didn't.
He did not.
Interesting.
Anaris is working for himself.
But I don't know why he just doesn't come out and fight Lilith right now.
I think Lilith would clap his cheeks.
You think so?
Totally.
Well,
which
way would she clap his
wrong.
cheeks?
Because
they've already clapped them. They've already clapped him the other way.
Right. Right. That's where we came from.
Speak with Bravo. Oh, back here at the church. I mean, they're the ones who slept together, you know, to create this world, basically.
So what they did was there was an artifact called the World Stone, right?
Yep.
They used the World Stone to then create Sanctuary, aka Earth. And then in D2, well, after that World Stone was created, they created Earth. It's not just Lilith and Anaris. They were just the first, but there were other angels and demons that started meeting up here. Right?
Okay.
And so, after a while, of course, they started having offspring. Those were the Nephilim.
Yep, because they were like the half humans, half like gods.
They're
Well,
yeah, you're
half demon, half angel, basically.
Yep. So and then you end up looking like a human, but Nephilim had potential to be more powerful than any angel or demon.
Yeah, because they have powers from both, basically.
Yep. So, Anaris. This is another reason why Anaris really isn't on your side. Anaris altered the World Stone so that the Nephilim's offspring would grow weak.
Yeah.
And then that's what became us being human again. With occasionally a Nephilim does pop up through the timeline, and that's you as the hero.
But now, is that the reason? But now the reason why that was, according to the storyline, was because of the fear of them being able to overtake angels and demons. So they suppressed us back to like generic humans.
Well, the angels, Anaris like to be in control. So he couldn't trust that humans would solely exist for law and order and whatnot.
Okay.
So that's when he altered the World Stone, which then altered the Nephilim to turn into humanity, regular mortals.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey, babe.
And
Allie tuned into the live stream. She said she's chatting in the thing.
Oh. Hello.
Rain, Lake is just filling us in, filling the crowd in here, telling the story of Diablo in general and Diablo 4.
I'm just explaining the intricacies. But, so that's how humanity came to be. And then when that actually made Lilith mad and upset. She was mad that Anaris basically altered her, because she considers us her children in that way. So she ended up killing, I can't remember exactly, and I'm gonna miss some parts here. And they explain it in those videos of the Books of Lorath, right?
Right.
But Lilith ends up killing all the demons and angels in Sanctuary
that were here with them, also making Nephilims.
Yep. Yeah. She ended up killing all the angels, of course, except for Anaris. Killing them all. And then when the Angiris Council found out about what Anaris did with Lilith, this wasn't even what Anaris did to humanity. Just the fact that Anaris snuck off and created a planet with the World Stone artifact with Lilith. So, as basically...
Ooh, I got a legendary chest armor.
Oh, very nice. A way to create order. Basically, they banished Anaris to the demons in hell, and he was trapped down there for a long while.
Okay.
And I'd say recently, in the past 50-something years or whatnot, he got out of hell, but the Angiris Council won't accept him back into heaven yet. So
now, who is this?
The Angiris Council, that is a bunch of...
No, I'm talking about the person that was trapped.
Anaris was trapped in hell for a while.
Okay, Anaris was, yep. And they wouldn't let him back into the council because of the situation.
Yeah, because he screwed up.
Okay.
So he had to burn in hell for a while, and now he's out of hell, but they won't let him back into heaven. And he thinks his key to getting back into heaven is defeating Lilith. And we'll see how that goes.
But he just can't bring himself to do it? Is that the reason why he hasn't made a move yet? Or is it he's perfectly trying to time it out?
I don't know. I thought there was... The first time when Lilith killed all the angels and demons on Sanctuary, he couldn't bring himself to kill her. Because I think he still has feelings for Lilith.
Okay.
but he wants to get back into heaven, and of course he's using humanity to basically create this church in his name and whatnot, that they'll use them as a weapon to fight the demons so that he can prove to the Injurious Council that he can come back to heaven.
Okay. Amy asked a good question. Do we know anything about where Lilith was when he was in hell? Naris?
Lilith was trapped. I can't remember what happened to Lilith, but she got trapped in a dimension where she couldn't. It was neither hell or heaven, like a pandemonium. What do they call it in like
a paradox or something?
I don't. There's a name for it in like the Bible and other religions. Like,
oh, what the hell is it called?
Purgatory.
I know you're talking about. Purgatory. That is the word. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. You're right. Yep.
Yep. And then that's when you see that one weird pale guy like release her and
You're
bring
talking
her
about
to
the
Sanctuary.
story. Yeah. The story cinematic that they released.
Yeah, the one where it's like they come by 3 or whatnot.
Yep.
Where you first see her. Yeah.
Yeah, where you basically see her being summoned with like the big blood like cape behind her and stuff.
Yeah. Because even the Primevals, even her father Mephisto was like, yeah, you shouldn't be hanging around angels because demons, it has to be absolute victory. There's no other answer, and it's the same with angels.
Right.
And that's
there's no wiggle room for.
There's no in between. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's no. I'm gonna go back to town really quick because I gotta sell.
Yeah, no problem.
I got to sell. I got too much stuff in my inventory.
Oh, I won't leave because we're in a dungeon.
Amy says Lilith got herself trapped in purgatory, or she was sentenced there as a punishment.
I think she was sentenced there as a punishment by her father. Mephisto. He's the father of hatred. You fight him. He's a boss in Act 3 of Diablo 2.
Malfisto.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
It's Mouth and Fisto.
Those are good boots. I'll take them.
Alright, let's go dip out some of this gear.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Alright, we'll take those. I'm just breaking everything down at this point.
Break it up, break it in.
Break it up, break it in. I came to win.
That's right.
You want to battle me, that's a sin. Whole crew would like to get up, stand up, come and put your hands up.
But also at the end of Diablo 2, the World Stone gets destroyed.
Okay.
So what I'm guessing possibly may happen, this is just a guess, is because the World Stone's destroyed and humanity in its mortal self was connected to the World Stone also. If it was destroyed, that means now humanity's going to be altered. I don't know if we're going to turn back, if all of humanity's going to start re-evolving back into Nephilim or what.
Interesting. Revolving back to Nephilim.
Because
technically, aren't me and you already Nephilim anyways? Like in this game, like because like we have the powers.
Right. Yes, but the funny thing, like we know as the player, right? But as your hero in this story, you don't realize you're Nephilim till later on. You just think that, I'm just an adventurer and I'm just trying to save my world from turning into hell, you know?
Interesting. You're just a good Samaritan.
That's right. You're just like a really cool dude that just likes to smash people.
And you have no clue, the reason why you feel the calling to do this. You just think that it is, you know, normal for every average Joe out there.
Right.
You woke up and you had a dream that you were just something special and that you could make a massive difference. So here we are.
I lived during the Dark Ages, and I didn't have a 9-to-5 job. I'd probably end up doing the same thing.
I mean, to be honest with you, I probably would have just been a sellsword. I'm not gonna lie. I would have just been Braun. Braun of the Blackwater. Such a good character.
Dude, I might want to watch that again.
Yeah, I know. Allie told me about it the other day that she was thinking about it as well. That wanted to go back and rewatch Game of Thrones over again.
Yeah.
Dude, I think it was such a just so good, dude. And like the crazy part is it's like not even like just good because of like, you know, the characters that were really good in the show that you liked. Like even the characters that, you know what I mean, you grow to hate, like they even played like they're acting really well.
Yeah, they made you hate them.
Right.
That's how good they were with their acting.
Oh yeah, it was really good. Amy says, "You gotta fight for your right to party."
That's right. Was that Beastie Boys?
I think so. You gotta fight for your right to party. Blah.
But with the World Stone destroyed and humanity potentially turning back into Nephilim, it's gonna make angels nervous because now humanity knows, basically from Tyrael, that the angels had voted to wipe out humanity.
Right.
Yeah.
So then at that point,
might not go over well.
I was gonna say, so then at that point, we don't even trust angels either.
No, angels in the world of Diablo, in the fantasy world of Diablo, angels are like a lawful neutral. They're not really... They're not evil, but they're not really good either. They just stand for this.
Well, I think they're both
primordial force of life.
I think they're just, yeah, I was gonna say, I just think they're just both selfish. Both parties are selfish.
Yes, and that's what you get out of it.
They're very much just, you know what I mean, like in it for themselves.
Yep.
I tried watching this anime for the first time the other day, like other morning, and I can't remember what the heck the name was of it that I tried watching. The very first episode is basically like angels versus demons, and it's like, I wish I would know what the freaking show was, but it was like angels versus wait, can you pick this up? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
There's a little crystal thing you gotta grab.
Yeah, I've been grabbing it, but I already got one on my back though. So it just keeps on replacing it on the ground.
And I'll grab it because you have one you haven't turned in yet.
Yeah, I
Let's
got
go.
you. But basically, it's like, you know, I don't remember what the anime is. I'll have to look at it. But it's like angels versus demons. Where do we turn these in at? Okay. So it's like angels versus demons, you know, at the very beginning, and like you said, and then you have the normal humans, and like that's basically the story of Diablo, I guess. Now that I think about it, because it's angels versus demons. You have the humans, and then the angels want to, or not angels, the demons want to destroy, or the angels want to destroy the human race, and then this lady comes in or whatever that is like half demon, half I think human. She comes in and she's like, you know, speaking on the behalf of the humans and wants to save the human race. And so they ended up hosting a tournament, basically like a gladiator tournament style, where they end up you know, allowing the humans to pick, you know, their fighters, right? And then the going against, gods, basically going against the angel, angel chosen 5 fighters or whatever, and then they basically have to battle it to the death, and whoever wins on the very end will determine the fate of humanity. And I can't remember the name of the stupid anime, but I picked it up off of one of the streaming sites, or the streaming platforms. Hulu, I think, maybe. Hulu or whatever. I can't remember what it is, though. What the anime is.
Crunchyroll?
No. It wasn't Crunchyroll. It was on a streaming platform. So, like Netflix or Hulu on the TV.
I need time to prepare.
It's gonna bother me now. I wanna do a quick Google.
Do a goog.
I can't remember, dude. It's like angels versus demons, or angels versus humans. I don't even know. Angels versus humans. Arena anime show.
I found the last crystal.
No clue, bro. I have no clue. I can't even tell you because I can't even find the stupid show.
Yeah, I'll figure.
I'd have to look
You'll
at
let
it
me
later
know
on.
later.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said, it was pretty cool so far. It's anime, right? So like,
Yeah.
it's exactly what you would expect it to be. Very like exaggerated,
Over
like
the
as far
top.
as like, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, very like overall, exaggerated, very very like, this person's, their mouth and eyes, and their body physique, is like, crazy big compared to like all the other humans, that's like one of their champions, like that kind of stuff. But then you just think that like, when you see it, you just automatically, I always feel like, okay, well, clearly he doesn't even look like he would be a human. He's a god.
Right.
But yeah, it looks cool. Like I said, like, it's been a while since I watched it. It's been like probably at least 2 weeks, but I watched like the first episode. Ooh, this guy again. I forgot.
Blood Bishop. Flame tornadoes.
Flame tornadoes. Kill him. We're just destroying this guy. Are those things explode?
Yeah. Oh, not my bubble. It's the barb life. Spin to win.
It's a barb, not life for me.
Spin to win, boys.
Got him. Got every one of them, bro. Too easy.
Oh, nice. We knocked him. Damage phase.
Let's go. Let's go. Give me a legendary. It's a yellow. I'll take it. It's better than a blue.
I need time to prepare.
Dungeon unlocked. The Zenith.
Yeah. Oh, I got an aspect.
Oh, this must be not a dungeon you've done yet.
Yeah. Dude, I'm trying. There were still several dungeons I haven't done yet in Fractured Peaks.
Yeah, you almost got Fractured Peaks 100%.
Almost. I don't know where all the statues of the altars of Lilith are, but
Oh yeah,
I don't
dude,
know if I've done
there's an
all
interactive
the
map
quests.
online that shows you every single one of them.
But I felt like I've done every side quest I've come across, every stronghold,
Heck yeah.
and it almost got me to level 40. Jeez.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? We were talking about this earlier today when I was recording, but you remember, like, I was saying, like, dude, it's crazy to think that, like, you're already almost level 40, haven't 100% completed Fracture Peaks, and then you got people who have beat the entire game at level 39. So that just tells you, like you said, that they just sped run.
Yeah, I'm just
the
taking
entire
my
thing.
sweet time. It's gonna be out. It's probably gonna be another 10 years before Diablo 5 comes
You're
out.
just like
so
you're just
don't rush
letting
yourself.
you're just letting Rosalie take in the scenery.
That's right. It's funny. I can tell like can see lights and colors because she'll just look at my monitor and just kind of stare off at it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. We gotta go over here to talk to this chick.
Not while I'm in town.
Okay.
Not while I'm in town. Job's done.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. That's gonna be such a good one.
You've returned.
Whenever we like insta kill a boss or something, you just get that sound bite put on. Or Jesus Christ,
Dude, I still think it's gonna be hilarious when I'm gonna make that edit. By the way, I still think it's gonna be hilarious when I make that edit for the butcher fight when I just got clapped the first time I do it. I'm like, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show like the 30-second clip, right? It's gonna be like the moment the butcher, like I hear the butcher, he comes running at me, and then as soon as he like two shots me, it's gonna cut to that fucking guy, and he's like Jesus Christ.
I kid.
Because it's hilarious, dude. I think it's worth it. It's gonna be too funny, dude. It's not even worth messing with. Where's that lady at? Right here. The Reverend Mother. I know his ways. That is approval enough for me. Okay, so where does Prava fit into all of this?
Brava. So you have to realize we have to go back to where I said where Anaris is using humanity for his own means. He knows how humanity works. So how does he get people to follow him? Well, he's acting like a savior in this sort of golden example of truth and justice and yada yada yada. But then he goes around like performing miracles. So Prava was on her deathbed and Anaris healed her. And then basically Anaris now is used Prava. Of course, she's witnessed a miracle, not denying that that's a miracle for humanity, but of course that's radicalized her in sort of creating this church slash cult slash militaristic following of Anaris.
Okay, which makes sense.
As an army to fight the demons.
Correct. So basically,
it's like a gray area. Yes, you're fighting demons, but at the same time, Anaris is just using you to his own gains.
Right, which makes sense. I'm going to travel to Yelesna. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So basically, yeah, I mean, basically he did a good act or a miracle act on her, which then makes her undeniably believe in him and his abilities, and so he just basically made her think that, like, you know, he's like this super good, God or angel person, and then from there she's, like you said, she's just been, cultily following this person or this guy because of it, and then from there it's just created the rest of this, the faith of in the light.
Yep, faith of the Church of Light, or
right. Well, what does the paladin thing say? Faith in the light. Whatever
I don't know. I'm banking on either expansion or season, or I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're betting there'll be a paladin class for sure.
Yeah, the paladin, because the paladin technically wasn't the paladin Yeah, Paladin was in
The
D2,
Paladin's
wasn't it?
Yeah, it's an OG class.
Got
That's why
some
I'm
more
guessing that
opals.
they're gonna add it.
Got some more opals, homie.
It's an OG class.
Not much. Until next time.
I got you. Gotta sell some stuff really quick. Where's the armor? There he is.
Oh yeah, me too.
I've got bars, skins, and steel.
Buzz, skins, steel. Hoodsy, what's going on? Says, I'm taking my time going to explore everything also. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's how you get the full Diablo experience.
That's the way to do it. Oh, I don't want to buy gamble. I want to sell stuff.
I wanted to see this guy. Oh, wait, how did I get this one? Dude, that's pretty cool. Somehow I got... Well, I got 2 horses.
So I think from the addition of what we ordered, just loaded in our other horse.
Okay, I was gonna say, because that one I did not see before.
That kind of
the
blood
burnt, like,
red one.
demon one, yeah.
Yeah.
The burnt demon one. Yeah, I
It's
think it
pretty
looks
cool.
pretty slick, though. Yeah, the demon one, or the blood. Yeah, it looks like a demon horse. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Dorian's Favor.
That's a quest in Act 2 I'm working on so I can get my mount.
We gotta go all the way north.
I need time
For the north. I will say, The Last Kingdom, I know you watched a lot more than we have, like since.
Oh,
but
I love that show.
But dude, I was gonna say, but that also is another one of those shows that kind of hit me the same way, like the very first time watching Game of Thrones. Like, it's got the same, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like a lot of like different character dynamics going on, and a lot of like little stories, you know, that you kind of all put together.
Yeah, I like Last Kingdom on Netflix. That's a good show.
And then not only that, like, I didn't know anything about the Danes, like, at all. I didn't know anything about, like, history-wise, you know, of that stuff until watching that show. And then I was like, oh gosh, that's crazy. I always thought, you know what I mean, like, you know, you always hear about Vikings and all this stuff, and never really looked at it like that. But then all of a sudden you hear about you hear this, or you watch the show, and then it instantly makes you feel differently. You're like, wait a second, like, these were really ruthless people.
Times were generally pretty atrocious back then.
The Danes. And then Alfred, dude, I just hate that character. I don't know why. I just hate, like, you know what I mean, like his, I don't know, like his design, and, you know, his wife is also, you know, just like a terrible person. And then you've got like his kid almost dying, and then, you know, like not believing in Danes, and then I'm just like, ugh.
Well, people were
guy.
so radical about faith and they were superstitious that, you know, there's no such thing as medicine or antibiotics then. So any type that anyone had any knowledge on botany, they thought it was magic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was
any knowledge of science and botany and medicine was considered
dark
magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy, because then they could believe in, you know what I mean, like the church, which I think is even, you know, more wild. It was like you could believe in the church that, you know, this miracles and stuff can't happen, but then you like don't believe in like a simple herb that you could pick from the ground that would heal your baby.
Right.
I just think, like, what kind of God is yours if they're not forgiving? And that's also like kind of like what isn't it Uhtred? That's kind of like what he right, but you know that's kind of what he like talks about, you know, and like tries to tell people, like, in the show too, you know what I mean? It's all driven like of him trying to like claim, like, you know, like, what kind of God is your God if, you know, like if he allows this to happen or this to happen. I just think, yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yep.
I mean, this is probably not the way. I don't think it's.
Dude, I've never been this way. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I've never been this way either.
I don't know what this is.
What if it's nothing?
It's nothing.
Can you see the bottom where the other spot is? Can I teleport down there? No.
No.
Can't jump off the edge. What lame. This teleport is
And that was the
useless.
story of Diablo 4.
This teleport is useless. I no longer want to be a sorcerer anymore.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes. Dude, that whole part of that story I thought was the stupidest thing. I was like, how in the heck is it that they just die right off the top? Yeah. I know. I'm not paying attention. Kill him. Kill him, Nephilim. Your god would allow disease and famine and stuff, but not plant some herbs and plants for you to use for healing. Exactly. Apparently not. He doesn't believe in that stuff. He doesn't believe in natural remedies. That was a dead end.
Dead end.
Dead end.
Rosma's description of the ritual was
difficult
to understand.
Wow, too fast.
Neva, what is going on? Says, oh no, I've been here for 4 seconds and they're already saying Nephilim. Exactly.
How's that no?
Exactly. We are the Nephilim. The Newflum, baby. The Newflum.
The knee fleas.
I'm not ready yet.
The knee fleas, the knee fleas. You know what to do.
This boss is a toughie.
Oh yeah, this chick. It's all my D3 PSTD all over again.
Alright.
Alright, resurrect your dead mom, because we already told you a bazillion times it's a bad idea, but you keep on insisting to do this, so let's see what your dead mom has. Oh my gosh, you brought me back.
Mother, please, can you hear me? My little magpie.
Bro, she's straight zombie, dude. She can't even control her body.
Save you from this, Mother. I promise.
It's a type of dance.
Stop.
Type of dance.
I can't be saved from my own mistakes.
Dude, you remember all the stupid dances we had in Fortnite?
My spirit must
Just
pass
ridiculous dances.
on, and you must let me go. Mother, no.
Yep.
I need you. You need to move on, Magpie, without me. But I can help you one last time before I go. You have the divine blessing. Your blood is the necessary key.
Bro, why would you ever trust this chick? Bro, she can't even stand up. Bro, she can somehow still conjure magic. She couldn't, like, conjure a stick or, like, a splint on her legs so she can walk? Apparently not, bro.
It's an emotional moment.
Yeah, I mean, this is still all Act 1. Remember we completed Act 1 on every single beta.
The way is open.
So yeah, if you tuned into all those other streams, you would know, yeah. Amy said she's doing a TikTok dance challenge, yep.
It's been so long. I'm afraid she's won this one. Besides, I have to take care of my mother.
But your mom's dead. What are you taking care of?
Not for you. Lilith was after Rosma. Find him. Learn why. I'll be back at the vault.
Learn why?
All right.
We don't ever learn why, homie. Because Rathma gets slaughtered. Hey, I got those wings. I think I do.
Should. You might have to equip them to your wheel.
Follow me.
Yep. Boom. Wings. See, we should have just shown our wings to Anaris. I don't understand why we didn't do that.
And Nurse is jelly because he knows you're better than him.
He knows I got bigger shoes than him.
That's right.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum.
By the way, this is that one video I told you.
You come too late.
That guy said that it was unlimited like legendary farm. Remember?
I'm trying to remember.
Remember, and people were like ragging on him, saying like, no, that's how you just play Diablo. Yeah, there isn't one, Amy. You're right.
I'm not ready yet.
You're right, there isn't one. 32, let's go. 32.
It started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of centuries.
Now, is that I was gonna say that is Rathma, right? That is the shadow
Yeah,
of Rathma.
that's Rathma. He was the first necromancer. He was one of
Lilith's
favorite children. And he was supposedly he was smarter and more wise than Anaris. But he was the first of the necromancers.
Okay.
He was the first to discover the power and the ability to bring the dead back to life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So he's just basically a bad dude.
Yeah, because you know how a while back you were asking me, like, well, will there be like a priest class, like a healer class? I'm like, yeah, it's not Diablo. Diablo doesn't have like your classic priest healer class.
Right.
But the necromancers are technically a priest class because the necromancers are just a nickname people give them lore-wise. But they're originally called the Priests of Rathma.
The priest of Rathma. So did Rathma? So they all spawn from Rathma, not spawn as in like
They're not
a
a lineage, but he starts basically
the whole necromancer.
That's whole school of thought and practice of magic. Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's why they're called the priest of Rathma.
Yep.
Is he like the head priest of that entire organization?
He was.
Until he did. Now that's who she finds at the end, isn't it? Is that Rathma that she was searching for, and that's body she found laying on the stairs or the altar?
Yeah.
Okay. Kill him, Lake. Kill him. Blood Magus. So is Rathma also a bad guy? Like we've confirmed that Rathma is bad. He's not a good dude.
Rathma's not bad.
Well, did he fight on on Lilith's side, or did he fight on?
So that's kind of a gray area because you'll see the cinematic here in a moment, but there were no sides to fight on when everyone was coexisting with angels and demons and Nephilim on Sanctuary.
Okay,
it only
so
started
basically
happening because of pretty much Anaris.
Dude, why did Anaris have to go jack everything up?
Yeah, because he just didn't trust Nephilim or people, and then that caused the snowball to take effect, and then Lilith to go bad too. You know, two wrongs don't make a right, but
right. But you had a point though. So the whole principle. I see the one that's up there, but how do we get up there to it? Do we need to go?
We gotta go here.
I need time to prepare that. Right here.
But yeah. So I mean, like, I'm just wondering. So like, the story basically does go is that Anaris weakened the Nephilim. And then Lilith took it as like that was against her because those are her children and she didn't want to weaken the Nephilim.
Right. It's kind of like a gray area because like Lilith does want to make her children powerful again, but she's also the daughter of hatred and a demon, so it's like what do? You know? You don't want to side with her, but at the same time, she'll make you powerful.
Right, but at the same time, you also understand, like, she does, in theory, like, she is kind of on your side, realistically speaking.
Yeah, well, I won't spoil anything, but in the cinematic you see, wait for him to finish talking.
Okay.
So you'll see in a cinematic where, and I won't get it right verbatimly, but when Lilith, she says something along the lines, like, she would have loved Rathma regardless of where he sided on the eternal conflict. Whether she would have loved Rathma despite if he fought with angels or not, or demons, you know?
Okay, but what does that tell us, though?
That just means that, like, it's getting to the fact where
that she loves her children no matter what. It was the idea of it being like her children outweighed her selfishness, basically.
Yeah, outweigh for ending the eternal conflict, or earning the approval of her father and the primevals.
Right. But so what's
just saying it's like a gray area where Lilith is not. She's evil, but she's not pure evil. If you notice, she has like a blue eye.
Right, correct, because that's supposed to symbolize that she is good and evil.
Yep.
So then my question is that what's interesting is that so if the primevals are evil, why would they ever agree to a coexisting, living versus them taking over with power?
They never did. They never agreed either for Lilith to use the World Stone in this manner to create an Earth and then create the Nephilim.
Gotcha. So they didn't agree either, and that's the reason why they still punished Lilith for the act, because you would think like demons wouldn't have cared, you know what I mean? But I guess they did that because
that's why Lilith got banished. Remember?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. Yep. That's because they also didn't. Yeah. Forgot about this guy.
Yep.
I mean, we're just wrecking him though. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because waves of blood is bad for your health.
He was tough to solo.
Oh, dude. You remember when we did it on World Tier 2? This was brutal.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because Lilith's landment is bad for your health.
That's right. Oh.
But have we ruled out the blue eye representing that she secretly sans Undertale? I don't know if Lake knows what Undertale is. It's like an indie, like a small indie game that, you know, is like a really like, you know, basic coded game, but it's got like really like a really good, it's like a really good, you know, game. It's only like a 10-hour game. It's hard to explain. It's like an indie style game that a lot of people like. The fan base is, you know, huge for it. Kill him. Nice work. Legendary drop, legendary drop. Yes, I got a ring. Let's go.
Nice.
Have you gotten a single legendary even with me tonight?
No.
You have not. No. All right, I got a frozen orb. Stays in one place after reaching his destination and explodes 2 additional times for 25%. Ooh. I don't have frozen orb, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll wear it. Oh, well. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Two-handed scythe for the necromancer. Nice. This is such a good this guy here too in this storyline is pretty good too.
Yeah, you feel bad for him.
Oh yeah, you feel really bad for him. But I also don't know what the full story is of what he did. He talks about, like, you know what I mean, like taking a bribe from somebody, but do we ever find out who that bribe was taken from?
That bribe was that girl's mother.
Oh,
he ended
that's
up letting
how it
that
fits
girl's
in.
mother,
Okay, so
Lilith,
that's why.
Through, and then sent a bunch of his men and soldiers down to follow them, and then they ended up all getting killed.
Gotcha.
So he feels guilty about all their deaths over taking a bribe.
Yep, and so then that's what he ended up telling Prava, basically.
Yep.
And then at that point, so is Prava the one who made him do, like, jump to get in this machine, or did he take it upon himself to do it?
That I'm not 100% sure. I think Prava said this might have been Prava saying if you know, wanted to repent for what he's done, he has to do this just to get into like this Iron Maiden night suit thing that ends up killing you.
Yeah, that basically ends up killing him.
Yeah, makes you super powerful, but ends up killing you.
It reminds me of something off like the Saw movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Silent Hill or whatever, that Pyramid Head or
yeah. Yeah, you get in and it's like, you know, the whole thing just like completely destroys your body.
Yeah, so that's why he felt guilty.
Makes sense. It's pretty crazy though. The storyline, dude, is so good. Oh, and I got an amulet from it. I forgot this thing always drops an amulet.
Yeah, I think that's like your first in the game, your first guaranteed legendary drop. He gives you one.
Too bad I've got like almost all legendaries on my character already.
Yeah. Me too. It just makes it easy to have a bunch of quote-unquote legendaries, because if you have aspects that you can use or that are viable for your build, you just turn your yellow gear into legendaries with them.
That's true.
They're like low-quality legendaries, but they're still legendaries.
They're still legendaries. They're still better than what you had before.
Give me the key to hell. I will not ask again.
You don't need to. I saw a vision of the key lifted from my corpse, under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum. If you are chosen as you say, it will come to pass.
So basically, so Anaris came to Rathma to get the key to hell.
Yep.
Which, does that mean get the key to hell as in like freeing himself from hell?
Where is she?
Is that how he left hell, was getting the key? So then he
No.
could leave hell, or no?
No, he wanted to get it to get to Lilith.
Gotcha. Over her own father, basically, yep.
But here, watch
here it
this
is. Yeah,
cinematic,
here it is.
dude.
Yeah, dude, this is so good.
I don't know if you would have chosen to stand beside me in this new world, Rathma. But I would have saved your place, just the same. And now, all that you might have been has been stolen from me. Stolen.
And that's the key to hell.
Yep.
Unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future. A future made possible because of the price you paid.
Ooh. It's so good, dude.
Your sacrifice
will not be in vain. Dude, it's so good.
And you know why angels aren't all good in this game? Because it was Anaris that came here and killed him. He murdered Rathma. For the key, not knowing that the key was in his staff the whole time.
Interesting. So that was the foreshadow that we just heard in the conversation with Anaris and Rathma. Rathma basically saying that you don't have to tell me again, like because like Anaris threatened him, and then he said you don't have to say it again. He said because I've already seen my corpse basically laying right below his serpent statue or his serpent thing here.
Yeah, this is the serpent here.
So it was the foreshadow for this scene here.
Yep.
But so Anaris used his own staff basically to kill Rathma, because Rathma wouldn't give him the key to hell, but then it was in his staff the entire time.
Yep.
Interesting. And Rathma was a Nephilim, correct?
Yes.
Interesting. So he killed one of his own children, basically.
Yep. Great father figure. And yet people worship him.
But I'm assuming the people don't know that. I mean,
Nope.
That's
no,
my
they
guess.
do not. Nope. Anaris tells the people what he wants them to hear.
That's crazy. Usually bad news when a door makes that sound when it opens. Yeah, true. And then Amy says Anaris is a bozo. He's interesting. He's an interesting character because they, like you said, they paint him as a good character throughout Sanctuary, but then you find out, like through the story, you know what I mean, that he is a very selfish individual and he's only looking out for himself and potentially getting his acceptance back into the high heavens.
Yeah, and humanity's just caught in the,
crossfire,
in the middle.
basically.
Right, because they have to deal with a selfish angel that's brainwashing people to fight for him. On top of that, there's also demons running across the land killing humanity. It's just like they can't catch a break.
Right. But then
the last angel that did help them was Tyrael, and he's dead now.
And Tyrael's thing, I tried leaving, by the way. It wouldn't let me leave the dungeon.
Yeah, I don't know why. This part you have to walk back some of the ways.
So then with Tyrael though, his whole thing was he he just sided with humanity is basically what happened, or sided
Well,
with the Nephilims,
I'll
right?
tell you. So Tyrael, he's on the High Injurious Council, and he was a higher rank than Inaris. Inaris worked under Tyrael.
Okay.
So, but Tyrael was the Archangel
wrong way.
of Justice. Oh, this
Okay.
way, I think. I think you're going the wrong way again there, partner.
Okay, I'm coming
Come back up.
I
So
am.
he's the Archangel of Justice. And when the Council of Angels met to basically vote on deciding if humanity was worth keeping in existence or not, because
Like saving, yep.
yeah, because a lot of the angels saw if you're basically they saw humanity is if you're half demon, you might as well be all demon, right?
Okay.
So, but Tyrael saw no justice in basically committing genocide. So, but it had to be 100% vote for the angels to go through with it. That's why I was telling you, like, the angels are like lawful neutral. So Tyrael said no, and so they didn't wipe out humanity. And then Tyrael went to Earth and created the Haradrim, which was basically like a clan of mages to help fight demons.
Right, but yeah, basically just
Yeah.
creating the Haradrim, which basically gave certain select people basically access to their godly powers, which then, or their actual powers, which then, like you said, were used as a band of, you know, I don't know what you want to call them, like protectors or whatever, that would go around and basically demon hunt.
Well, like they were a special set group of people that Tyrael taught how to use like soul stones to capture demons in.
Yeah, and they were the ones
trapped.
that were weren't they the ones that were sent around in that one
Yep.
lore video where they were like sent around to capture those evils in the world, the stones?
Right, like you'll go with like Deckard Cain or Lorath.
Right.
But
Diva says Anaris went out to buy a pack of smokes, and we haven't seen him until a war began between heaven and hell.
Yep. Exactly.
So my man basically was like a dad that didn't return, but then you find out later on he's still alive and kicking.
We're here. But also part of that thing was Tyrael had to create the Haradrim because the Injurious Council said, fine, well, we'll wipe out humanity, but it's against our basically rules to directly help out the humans in their fight for existence. Basically, the angels were like, fine, humanity has to learn to fight the demons on their own to exist. So,
And then
of
that's
course,
when
Tyrael just found a loophole, and he's like, fine, I won't help them out directly, but I'll indirectly help them out by creating the Haradrim and teaching them how to fight demons.
Right. Interesting. And we're not part of the Haradrim either, right?
No.
I cannot do that here.
Where do we
We're,
go
we're
now?
we're once again a band of
miscreants.
Right. We're like mercenaries.
Just killed that deer.
What? You killed the deer?
You did.
How?
You like did a lightning dash or blast or something and it killed it.
I need time.
I mean, to be fair, if I would have saw it, I would have killed it.
Yeah.
So
I need time to prepare that.
the lightning's just doing it for me, saving me time and energy.
Oh, they nerfed it. Lightning's trash build now.
True. I was gonna roll a druid and a necromancer, man, because you know now they're buffed. Every time they nerf and make changes to your class, you're supposed to switch. Didn't you know?
You're supposed to start a new class every time.
Yeah, from ground zero.
I can't finish. I can't ever get to 100 every week. I'm changing my class.
Then you just come up with a conspiracy theory, right? Which is basically like Diablo. That's how they keep you playing the game forever.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
You have to get-
appreciate that.
There you go.
Nice.
Aha. Aha.
Alright, we're gonna go up here.
So yeah, we gotta go up there.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff, man. The story sounds pretty good. And
I
he
always
said
like the story.
exactly. The lightning knows what code wants done. Clearly, the lightning gets me.
I'm not ready yet.
Dude, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow.
Well, if you're gonna skip tomorrow, don't, because I have to go to Omaha tomorrow. So if you're gonna skip on a day that I'll
we
be
both
around.
can play.
Yeah.
Right?
Vigo wanted
No, I'm
to
not gonna
doubt
skip.
us.
Neva says it's the Blizzard Balance Pendium that made every WoW expansion into a thrilling mystery of which classes would remain playable. Exactly. It's not going to matter, dude. They're going to buff and nerf and buff and nerf and buff and nerf all the time. As new people discover out, crazy busted broken builds, Blizzard is just going to nerf it. You know what I mean? And then they're going to buff other builds. If they find out that everybody is running Bone Necromancer, you know what I mean, and nobody's playing like the other two classes that you can run for Necro, you know what I mean, then they're going to then rebalance it. They're going to drop maybe nerf a little bit of the bone stuff and then buff the other stuff to get people to play, the variety.
Yep.
Because the last things that they want to do, you know what I mean, is to isolate people to a certain class and a certain subclass.
Well, that's what I just, tell people. I'm like, pick what you want to pick. Play what you want to play. Doesn't matter.
His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma.
I'm listening.
And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
So that kind of explained it. Lorath just explained the same thing you just explained to me, basically. Questions I was asking, he just addressed. With Inaris being the one who killed Rathma for his own, agenda or whatever, selfishness.
Yep, his own agenda. All right,
Kill
now
his
you're done
own
with Act
son.
1.
Yep.
Let's knock out dungeons that we haven't got the aspects for.
Okay. I don't have any of them on the map right here where we are. As in, I don't have a single one. Like, I don't even see them. You have any around us? Around
Like if I
Yelesna?
pull up the map, there's only one in Yelesna. I have it done.
Which one is that one?
Called Dead Man's Dredge.
I don't have that one. Is it close by?
Let's go get. Yeah, close-ish. Let's quick hop and a jog.
A quick hawk and a jog.
Don't worry, I'll be level 100 before I hit Act 3.
It's all right.
So much XP.
You'll be world first.
That's right. World first to hit 100 in Act 1, never stepping outside.
Yep. Easy mode. You stayed in the beginner zone because everything scales to your level, so you just stayed in the beginner zone. Didn't matter. you're still able to level up to max level because everything else scales with you.
Right. Some people weren't happy about the scaling, but
what do you mean?
Then because like they wanted to be able to go back to a weak area when they were powerful and just test out how powerful they've gotten, just wiping out enemies, right?
Okay.
But at the same time, if enemies didn't scale and they were easy to kill, but yet the gear was dropping for you, why would you go anywhere else? Then you would just never explore the rest of the game.
True. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Why would you go gear grind at the end game and just gear grind in the beginning of the game?
I mean, but isn't that how it is? Couldn't you do that exact same thing now?
Well, no, it's just with scaling, it just makes it viable to grind for gear anywhere you want to.
Right, but I'm saying, isn't that basically the same thing you just said? Because then you could literally just stay in Fractured Peaks forever and just grind out your gear.
You could, but it would give you even more of a reason to not go anywhere else, because it's like, why would I go somewhere where the enemies are tougher to grind for gear?
Oh, you're saying like if it did,
yeah,
if it
didn't
scale. Gotcha.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that's true. That was easy.
Just dinged.
Nice work. What's going on, BT?
I just dinged.
I need time to prepare that.
Diablo's going good, man. Going good like normal. Always good, man. Always good. All right. So that's the only dungeon you have available here?
What's up?
That's the only dungeon that's here?
No, that was just a cellar.
Oh, we didn't even make it to the dungeon.
No, I just saw you run into him. Like, well, I'm following you.
Yep. Never mind. I'm dumb. Also, I just discovered the dungeon on the mini map or the map because I uncovered this like section.
I need time to
All right,
Dead man's dredge. Let's get it.
Let's get it, dude.
I wonder when Ashava's gonna start spawning.
I wonder if it's tomorrow. I wonder if it's tomorrow, dude.
Oh crap!
It's either tomorrow, or my guess is it could be when the battle pass starts.
That too. I could see that.
Because the whole reason why they're not starting the battle pass right off the bat is because we have to, one, complete the story mode before you can even do the hell is it called?
Well, and they need to still balance
The seasonal
game
stuff.
out.
Sorry, yeah, the seasonal stuff. You have to complete the story mode before you can do the seasonal stuff. So like that's why like they're, you know what I mean, like they're making them, or they're doing it like this, right? Well, and the balancing thing, like you said. But yeah, that was the reason why the developer said that they wanted people to get used to the game, you know what I mean, you know, and everything else first, build up their characters and stuff, and complete the story mode before you can unlock it.
And also, then they wait to do the seasons, because then for us nerds that paid to play early, then it's not pay to win.
True. That true too. Yep. Because then you'd be missing out your core chunk of the audience, you know, that played, that got the standard
Then we
edition.
would just be ahead of everyone by a week.
Yep.
That
Nope,
wouldn't
I
be
get
very
you.
fair. Yeah.
Yep. Nope, I agree. I was listening to Asmongold talk about, like, you know, the whole content creators, you know, got a head start or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you know, or some of the content, you know, the partner content creators, you know, got a, you know, early copy of the game or whatever, you know, like a week ahead of time. and they didn't get to keep their progress or anything, right? Like everything, you know, all their stuff was wiped. You know what I mean? They just got to play the final build. And Asmongold has a video, you know, where he's reacting to, like, you know, another person's video about complaining that, you know, the game, you know, or whatever, you know, that those people were ahead. And then he was basically stating that, you know, Blizzard had made the statement numerous times, you know, I mean, that they weren't ahead because none of their progress, you know, was kept, you know, everything was wiped. But then Asmon was like, but they are ahead though, because now they have had time to play, you know what I mean, you know what their best route to take or what route they're going to take, you know what I mean, as soon as the game officially drops versus people who are loading in blind. And I was like, you know, he still does have a pretty good point on that. You know what I mean? Because, like, even though their stuff is all wiped, you know what I mean? Like, especially those mid-maxers, you know what I mean? They had a way better idea, you know what I mean? Like, of what they were going to do after the game officially launched, strictly due to that.
Yeah. I agree with that, but at the same time, that still small group of people are such the sweaties about it. They were going to be ahead anyways.
Oh, yeah, dude, for sure. For sure.
They were going to be ahead anyways. That's just the facts.
Yeah, it didn't
even
matter.
They were going to no life it till it came out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, and at the same time too, do you know what I mean? Like you have one of those guys, you know what I mean? You got one of those guys literally beating the game, you know, at level 39. So and soloing Shava in the server slam by himself. So you know 100% that, like, it didn't matter what you put in his way, he was gonna figure it out.
Right. He was going into it blind then, and he still soloed him. I mean, really, like.
Yep.
It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me about that, but. Like, on one side of it, like, I could see that argument. On the other side, I could see that it wouldn't matter anyways.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Legendary pants just dropped on whatever you just killed.
Oh, nice. Just for you.
Appreciate it. You're so nice. You're just giving out all the legendaries tonight for me.
Just feel bad for you.
I just feel bad for you, man. I just feel bad for you. Frost Nova gains additional charge, but the cooldown per charge is increased. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Gonna equip those. We like those. Alright, where do we go? Up, maybe? We're going down? What do you want to do?
Is the door still... we still have to collect Aminus.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I see it now. I see what you're talking about. Amy says Lake wants to make sure you have pants. Yeah, he's just looking after a brother. That's all it is. He's just trying to make sure that I'm taken care of, you know? He knows my mom's situation. You guys didn't know, but all of my clothes and everything is all funded by Lake. He's actually my caretaker.
I've been buying his clothes from the clown store.
From the clown store, exactly. These vampire guys are pretty cool. I love how they like, you know, they like jump back and forth and do their little teleport thing like into bats.
Yep. That's the first time I've kind of seen that in a Diablo game where they've kind of
Gotta go back north.
Vampires.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Skyrim, actually.
Kind of does.
Code was Lake's practice child? Exactly.
That's right. Rosalie's gonna turn out perfect.
Yep, because you had practice already.
Alright. I've got it figured out. Parenting's in the bag. Piece of cake.
The barrier is dispelled.
I need time.
The heck happened? I walked through the barrier and I feel like it just changed my screen orientation. Dude, that is wicked, bro. I was able to pop off 2 Frost Novas because of that affix I got on those pants.
Those are some cold ass pants.
Yeah, dude, that's wicked cool.
Cold ass pants.
I'm not
Cold ass pants, baby.
Cold pants. Why'd you put your pants in the freezer? Well, it makes them legendary.
Makes them legendary pants, baby.
But it's uncomfortable when I put them on.
There we go. Steep band.
Spin to win, boys. Spin to win.
All I got was another pair of legendary assless chaps. Exactly. Good old pair of assless chaps, baby. Can't ever go wrong with those. They're one of those things that, like, you understand the fashion, right? But you're also here to party.
It's like I want to wear pants, but at the same time, I'm part of a nudist colony.
I want to wear pants, but my peoples tell me that I can't. I know it, but I don't think I should say it. Daggers.
People, dude, that's how hard. I about threw up. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, dude, so good. Look at that, just 2 back to back. Destroyed. All right, blood magus. Here you go. You're dead too. Easy win. I got this one down here.
Oh, very nice.
I need time to prepare that.
I need time to prepare that. You don't need time to prepare anything. Ooh, that fear, too. Dude, I always have hated fear ever since I played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, intimidating shout.
Ever since I played World of Warcraft, dude, I absolutely hate it.
I just got the challenge, slay 1,000 werewolves.
I cannot carry more.
All right, I got to go back and sell, but I don't want you to leave, so just stay here.
Yeah, I got him.
The job description says I needed pants. Exactly. According to Lake, that's where we're at. Gotta wear pants. We gotta wear pants on stream.
If anything, if I've known being married, pants is optional.
True. All the time.
Why dirty the clothes? I hate folding laundry.
Yep. Don't you know rich people never do their laundry? They just buy new clothes.
That's right. You just throw them away, burn them.
No, you donate them because it looks good on you for charity.
Oh. That's if you're famous. If you're rich and anonymous, doesn't matter. You don't have to impress anyone.
True. What am I losing here?
All right. Got into a crazy fight.
Let's preserve it.
Me do that. Ooh, wrong thing.
Father, keep you.
All right. I'm back, Licky Poo.
Let's get it, dude.
Wouldn't have made it without
Dude, I absolutely love the lore like behind Diablo. Watching those like videos is really cool. Like, you know, learning more about it. But then I also like enjoy like the fantasy behind the characters too, and then how like some of this stuff actually does carry over to like World of Warcraft. The wargs, you know what I mean?
Well, wargs have always existed in fantasy prior to either of these titles. I mean,
Okay.
wargs existed in Lord of the Rings. So.
And it was always like a transformation, like human slash beast.
Yeah, yep. It's always been a thing in the fantasy genre. All fantasy genre comes from Lord of the Rings.
Is that the first of its kind?
Tolkien.
Is it the first of its kind, basically?
Yeah, Tolkien created the fantasy genre.
I need time.
And then everyone kind of made a variant or an adaptation off of it.
It must be an event.
Or that health pool was cursed.
Well, that's part of an event, though.
Yeah.
We'll normally get a chest after this.
Yeah. You have to kill them all in 30 seconds.
I need time to prepare.
Can we do it or no?
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
You didn't.
We're supposed to kill those 5. They're not everybody else.
Yeah.
We didn't do it.
Confused. I was confused.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention either until the last second. I looked down and I'm like, wait a second. We're only supposed to kill 5. I was just focusing on killing random blokes. So I'm assuming we just got less of like an item reward. We probably would have got like one of those like golden chests or whatever that it was guaranteed at least a yellow item.
I know, like, at least in my experience, if you hit the max tier, right, if you complete it all the way through, I've had a legendary drop before. I think you just have a higher chance of getting better stuff is all.
I need
Okay.
time to
I think this is the last one that we need, right? Absorb, sucker. Ooh, that got me.
That's it. Dungeon complete.
Easy mode. Ooh, more enemies.
Alright, we're done. I gotta sell stuff.
Yep, no worries.
We may be getting off here soon.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually exhausted too, man.
I just have to be responsible and get up early in the morning.
Well, I mean, I was looking at the time too, and it's almost 12 a.m. my time. I got on later tonight than I normally wanted to, but it's 12. You know, it's 12 about to be 12 a.m. our time, and then I also have to work in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We always have dinner late.
No, it's all good.
Just, like I told you, it's just whenever we were working, we just got off work later, so we ate dinner later, and even now, being on leave for the baby, we're still just used to eating late. So
Yeah, no worries. What's going on, Plasma? Nasia, thank you very much for tuning in. Let's go down here and hit this event real quick.
All right.
Gotta kill the mages. Is this literally all you do? You just have to rinse and repeat?
Pretty much.
Oh, he got out of the circle. Not too bad. Pretty easy. Yeah, see, this one's got the golden chest piece, or the chest thing on it. The golden little glow, and I'm assuming that's what would have happened with the other one, too.
Yeah, you're right.
If we would have got it.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but we didn't because we suck.
I need time to prepare that.
I've got something I'm searching for here for like a side quest, I think. I'm not sure.
Possibly.
I'm not ready yet.
Possibly. Alright, I'm gonna go sell all my junk.
Yep, go ahead.
Little Rosebud's got a checkup appointment tomorrow.
Oh, nice. That's what you said earlier. She's gonna go see the baby doctor.
Yeah.
Did you take her all the way to Omaha to get checked up?
Well, it's because they had their Caitlin had the genetic testing done, and they just want to make sure that she's okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh heavens.
Makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
Such sights.
But we weren't aware that I wasn't aware that they ran that test.
Gotcha.
But they want to make sure that
that she all good.
Yeah, she's not a carrier of anything.
Please go after that woman who did this to him.
But nobody did it to him.
Genetic mutation.
He is just sexually addicted to BDM apparently.
What?
This quest, this is that side quest. Remember the one where like the guys, like the girls' husbands, all up in chains and is like more.
Oh, skin's peeled off. Yes.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he's like sexually attracted like BDM apparently.
Well.
Yeah, you gave him only what he desired, right?
You
Agony
know
and ecstasy.
You know the crazy thing is
what?
There are people really like that in the real world and not
yeah,
fantasy.
that's disgusting, bro. Bro, I'm just gonna kill this lady. Get up out of here. Yulia the Hellbound. Okay, so now answer me this, right? So like, you know, like this person here, right? That would look like a human, okay? And then she turns out to be, you know, like a demon. Is when we say demon, is that like, are these people that we're fighting just like in these random things? Are these demons that are like just the miscellaneous demons that are like underneath, you know, like Lilith and like the primal evils? They're not like anybody of like significant importance, right? This is just like random demons that have like taken over Nephilims.
Yeah. Yep, or they've shape-shifted to
It's a
cause
reward
chaos
you
in
want.
their own ways.
Take the dagger from
Gotcha.
his chest
Yeah.
and leave me be.
Yes, yes, yes.
As a reward, take the dagger from his chest. Dude, this guy just needs to be killed, bro. That's crazy, dude.
Bro.
That's crazy, bro, that he's just... I don't know. It's sickening.
I mean, it's Diablo.
Right, which makes sense.
Like, D2 had, like, freaking, like, mutilated and dismembered bodies and stuff hanging in dungeons and stuff is, like, really gory and grotesque.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, D3, yeah, it was violent, but they kind of did their whole kind of World of Warcrafty watercolor, like, high, very colorful kind of artistic route, and I think it ruined it for some of the original fan base. Not that it's saying it was one of the most successful PC games of all time, but that just wasn't the known art style for Diablo, and they kind of got back to its kind of nitty-gritty grotesqueness.
Right. Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, I don't think it would be... Yeah, like, I would question, like, is this Diablo if they didn't have that?
Right, right.
Because it's exactly what you would expect. Honor, friend. That's another one from World of Warcraft.
Honor, friend.
Right.
Splintered and broken as
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend.
Do not feed that
Did I do that good?
Yeah, oh yeah.
meant to be a hunter.
I heard random demons who take over Netflix.
Let me show you more.
When does it refresh? Oh, dude, it refreshes in 10. Dude, 18 hours, man. The store refreshes. I'm excited. Hopefully they put some good sorcerer stuff in there.
I got the, I'm wearing some of the gear. I got the,
Barbarian set?
the one, not all of them, but I just got the, Lion of
Yep.
Eric.
Yep, I figured you would. It
It's
looks
kind of
pretty
cool
awesome.
if you read them. Some of the sets have like a little lore description behind them too. Just kind of cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Nah, dude, none of these here I'm really excited for the sorcerer. I think they did a really good job with necromancer here. Like, all the necromancer ones and the druid ones look really freaking cool.
I'm sure they'll have some pretty meta looking ones and some that are kind of forgettable.
Yeah, but for me, I don't know, dude. Like, for me, I just didn't really care for like these three sorcerer ones. Like, they, I don't know. Like, I don't like the headpiece, the headdress. Like, not a big fan of it. But the necromancer got like 3 really cool ones.
Let me see here.
The rogue ones are like, like they're whatever. Like, I think the rogue ones are kind of like, you know, like okay. It would be what you expect from getting like a rogue skin.
The
but like,
rogue raised by wolves one's pretty
that one
cool.
looks really cool. Yeah, that one looks really cool for sure. But like, look at the necromancer stuff, dude. Like the Wraith Lord looks insane. The Thorn of Penance looks really cool for the druid. Same thing with the back, like beating heart. You also have in the necromancer section, all 3 of those look really cool. Like the death inn and the desert, they all look freaking crazy good.
Yeah.
Rogue, I think in the rogue specific ones, they got kind of shafted. All 3 of these look kind of stupid. Or not stupid, but mid.
Dress to Kill looks kind of cool.
No, I'm talking about the... Wait, which one?
The Dress to Kill armor.
Oh, Dress to Kill?
It kind of reminds me of, like, playing a rogue class in Skyrim.
I was going to say either Skyrim or it kind of reminds me of, like, an Assassin's Creed.
Right. Fractured Magic's pretty cool, though, for the Sorcerer.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think it looks pretty cool. Even like the it has like a cool lighting effect on the gauntlets and the headdress piece.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, it's got a super sweet staff transmog. The bits are floating around.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, actually. Oh, see, I didn't see any of these extra stuff.
Yeah, click on
Oh,
them.
see, I was just, yeah, well, see, I didn't click
Even
on
the
the items.
tattoo
See,
looks like lightning bolts in your skin.
see, I didn't
and
click
they're
on the
lighted
item.
up.
Yeah, see, I didn't click on the items. I was just viewing the whole thing as like her wearing the outfit with no weapons. So I guess I didn't see all the other cool stuff. Yeah, dude, the lightning looks really cool underneath the skin. That does look really cool. And then like, and then the staff transmog looks really cool.
Yeah, the staff transmog looks like something like a realistic version of like a Draenei staff from World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, see, that does look pretty cool though. And then like you said, yeah, and then you've got the back piece, which the back piece would go with that same set.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I mean, sure, some of them look cooler than others, but when you like pull them up and you zoom in and you see all the detail and work put into the clothing items, they do look really good.
Oh yeah, dude, they look amazing. But I mean, that also is the reason why they have different prices on everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you can clearly tell if something's, 1200, you know what I mean, and what you get for that versus the other ones.
Right. But
saw
you can
one-
mix and match them all and color them.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the death toll or not, but I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Which one?
The death toll for Barbarian.
Oh, dude, that one looks pretty sick. You don't like that one? I think it looks awesome.
It looks like a straight up agent of chaos from Warhammer.
Is that what it is? I don't know what that is, but like it just looks to me like it just looks like a gladiator.
Yeah, it looks pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think it looks badass.
And it has a sweet tattoo that looks super gothic.
Ooh. Almost like a God of War kind of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I sent you a picture of a Chaos Knight from Warhammer, you'd be like, that looks like the same thing. Like straight from like the enemies you would fight in Vermintide.
Interesting. The mallet looks really cool, dude. The detail work they've done on this weapon is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like you can even see like on the handle, it's got like a word inscribed on it.
Dude, I didn't even notice that. You're right. Holy crap.
You see what I'm saying? Like you've got like a word, like if you move it just right, it's got a word that's inscribed. Now I can't read what the word is, but like it totally is something inscribed on the side of the word or side of the hammer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks crazy good. And then the helmet, like just the helmet looks really sick too. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to see like, you know what I mean, like this stuff going forward. You know what I mean? Like this stuff that they continue to come out with.
Right.
And you know what I really hope? And I know that it's not the same, right? Like I understand that it's not technically an MMO, but like it is a live service game. And like what I really hope is I really hope that they continue to, which they claim they are, but I hope they continue to add expansions and to add, you know, updates and add stuff to the game that gives us additional story, and not necessarily continuing the main story, but like just gives us additional story and like new areas and contents and stuff to explore versus like just coming out with a new season of doing the same thing over and over again with just different missions.
They did say, so I think there is a video out there that answers that question, where they did say with their seasons coming out that each season will have an independent seasonal story, not directly tied to
the main storyline.
The main story, right?
So yeah,
So
as long as they can deliver on that promise.
Right. I'm thinking, and what I've seen so far is they're kind of going the route like Destiny did. So like when Destiny comes out with their seasons, they have a story for each season.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yep. No, I get what you're saying.
Oh gosh. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm excited for it.
Pretty much seasons in D2 were different game mechanics implemented. And what I mean, like, the best way I can describe it is like they'll promote certain ways to play that are super effective, and then you just climb the ladder, right? That's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just pretty much the same game.
Yeah, you're talking about in like D3?
D2. And then D3 was sort of similar like that, but then you still earned like seasonal specific cosmetics. But other than that, you still just grinded the game and climbed the ladder.
Right, doing the same thing. You would just do rift dungeons over and over and over and over and over
Over
again.
and over and over and over and over again. Yep, it's just the monotonous cycle. So I'm hoping that they'll capitalize on seasons even further, and they'll do a little bit more rather than just grinding, for example, rift content over and over and over and over again.
Right. Nope, I get you. And that's what I agree to. I hope they do that exact same thing.
Which they talked about trying to break that cycle by saying like there's a definite end to the game. You could play your character indefinitely and still grind for gear to min-max them as much as you want. But where like D3, there was no definite end to the game. You just grinded rift dungeons indefinitely forever, and that was it. Where like D4 is like we'll have an actual level 100 boss to have to beat to say like, hey, I've done it, I beat the game.
Right. And that was the other thing too that they had talked about in like the last, I think, dev stream that they created for before I think the server slam, I think is when it was. They had also mentioned too that one of the biggest things that they wanted to do and implement on was creating scenarios, challenges and events that felt, as impactful, like you said, like or of an achievement to actually beat them. Like they had strategy to them, and there was a lot more, strategic gameplay versus just, you run in there for 2 seconds and you destroy it and then the event's over. So I thought that was really cool. Like I like the fact that they're bringing in, these world bosses, bringing in these little events.
Skill checks.
Right. Which again I think is really cool. And then they also talked about, somebody asked about, how like in World of Warcraft, you have the recount meter, which basically just shows you like, how much damage you're pulling and what rank you're pulling out of everybody else and that kind of stuff. People have asked about that, and they've already, Rod Ferguson has already made a comment on it and basically just said that it's something that they've been looking into and that a lot of people have requested. So they're looking into like trying to potentially find a way to, implement that into the game if they want to do that or not, which is basically just, I think it'll be nice, but then I also feel like it's going to suck at the same time, because I think it's going to, kind of turn it into like Destiny, right? Where like you show up without the Galahorn, you know what I mean? And they're going to immediately boot you.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be wise for them to add it, because for several reasons. First reason off the top of my head is they're trying something new with Diablo to appeal to a broader audience to get more people to play. And those more people are more likely going to be casual rather than hardcore sweaties.
Right.
Right? And that whole kind of like damage tracker and all that stuff is kind of a hardcore sweaty thing. And especially with a lot of people, and we know a lot of them, that don't know what they're doing, don't know how to min-max builds, and they're just kind of coasting through the game, which is fine, and still can participate in these sort of like big boss thing fights or whatnot, and still have a good time and still get it done. But I think that's just gonna I don't know if it'll create a positive environment if people are going to be judging you based on your numbers or whatnot.
Right. It almost makes
You know
me
what I mean?
think that right. It almost makes me think like, is it even worth them even putting it in? And the reason why I think that I'm saying that is because from the very first sentence you said was, the majority of the players, you know what I mean, that they're appealing to or want to appeal to get into the game aren't going to be that sweaty. So in theory, right, like them putting it in, so then what are they gaining? That means they would, like you said, they would be just making something or putting something in the game for like the top 1% for the game. So theoretically it probably would be in their best interest to not do it, you know what I mean, and then that way it doesn't make people, like you said, feel indifferent, and it doesn't even really affect the top 1% anyways, even if they don't put it in, because realistically speaking, those people probably already are running private discords for their guild, you know what I mean, recruiting, you know what I mean, specific people in, and
Inspecting your
then
builds.
correct, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
mean,
And
they
then they're
already have
probably
that. We can already inspect everyone's build, well, at least their gear and their stats.
correct. So in theory, yeah. So in theory, all they'd have to do is, you know what I mean, is you want to join up, you message in, local chatter, trade, whatever, and then all of a sudden, they inspect you, and then they're like, nope, we're not taking you.
Yep.
So I
They
mean,
can
in
be
theory,
like,
it can
"Oh,
already be
they know what
done.
they're doing," or they'll be like, "No, they don't know what they're doing."
Right.
Yeah.
No, we're
I
looking
don't know.
for a specific sorcerer. We're looking for a specific barb. We're looking for a specific thing. And there's
Destiny did do a kind of a cool new thing with their latest expansion that they could do in Diablo 2, which kind of promotes like healthy, friendly gameplay to earn rewards. At least was like an accommodation system of participating. So like at the end of a dungeon or whatnot, for example, let's say you had the option to reward anyone in your group with like some sort of accommodation boon or something. Like in Destiny, when you completed a strike or any kind of multiplayer game mode, at the end you would see your whole fire team, and then you could give them each a different sort of like
affirmation or something.
Yes, there you go. And then, of course, in the game, when you get so many, you earned some sort of reward, right?
That's kind of cool. So yeah, it gives you that incentive to continue to help out and to run the content, because
Or
you can get additional rewards for it.
Yeah, positively, yeah, give out accommodations to your teammates.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. We'll see what they do. Games, they've got a lot planned for it, so.
Alrighty, dude. Well, I am off for tonight, man. I'm
Me too.
tired. I'm
I'm
exhausted.
dead.
3 hours,
Alright.
not too bad. 3 hours and 10 minutes for a live stream. Got a couple levels in.
There you go.
Not too bad. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be it for me, man. I'm officially going to be tuning out for tonight. Amy said goodnight, Lake.
Nighty-night, Amy.
Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for tuning in. I know we're still slowly growing the channel here day by day, but as long as I can continue pumping out content for the game, I think we'll be fine. We'll continue to keep on growing. I'm enjoying the game. I'm not going to quit the game anytime soon. This is going to be my full-time job, basically, outside of Cookie Run Kingdom. So with that being said, though, as always, man, have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Bye-bye.